I mean, is it working? Oh, it's very delayed. Don't even know if it works.
It's fine.
Okay, cool. It's very delayed.
Put it on ultra low or low. Put it on low latency.
No, I can't now.
It's fine, man. You don't have to watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works then.
It'll just be people's chat.
People's chat will be very delayed then. Or what?
Yeah.
That's fine. 2 times 3. Oh, working.
Say hello.
Hello. Hello. It's quite delayed, but it's fine.
That's
It's
next
fine.
time.
Yeah, maybe make the latency a bit lower. Hey, Mr. Bansal, I'm not too sure how to say your name, to be honest with you. Ayush. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so Sunday nights I normally just make some PCBs as a hobby, so I thought, might as well stream it. Yeah, because I'm going to do it anyway. So basically what I'm doing today is, I've got a work colleague that is resigning, and I'm making something as a present for them to, as a farewell gift. So my company, we make robots, so this is just a gripper, that we use to move stuff around. So I'm making a nice little trophy to be on his desk with some, I'm planning to put an LED OLED display. See if we can make it 3D. Turn off this. So basically just have a, where's my OLED anyway? There's an OLED display to display some messages from us. So he doesn't forget us, some power. I'm going to use the Arduino IDE, things like that. But if there's any questions, please guys, just shout. The chat's on the right hand side, so I might miss some, or be delayed, should I say. So let's finish this. So I've got my Arduino circuit, my battery. I'm also going to put some WS2813s at the bottom. So this is the connection, so there's LED strips. My switch. If you guys have any questions about Ki-Cad or anything, just shout. And if you spot mistakes, also just shout. I'm not going to use programming through the USB. I'm going to use the ICP in-circuit programmer just to save some space. I'm trying to find the best place for this. So this will only be used once to program it. These rat nests are making it ugly. There's my power. My battery. I actually think most of the circuit's done. I don't know what to add too much. There's my battery charging unit. OLED display. I wanna. Know what I want to do. I want to give it pictures, so when I go 3D, to go 3D you just push Alt 3. I want to show the OLED there for collisions. What is this going to do again? It's basically just a trophy, a farewell gift. So I've got an OLED display there that will display messages that we're going to leave for him, so he won't forget us. Actually want to add capacitor and touch sensors there, so you can control it, because this gripper in real life actually has called gripper pads, and that's got sensors there. So that's a circuit I need to do as well. So let's go to Mr. Google. So in Netherlands I use Tinytronics. I just go to touch. It's actually in Dutch, so when I type in English it doesn't always work so nicely. So let's just go to sensors. Touch sensors. So something like this. So we're going to use the TT2. So they've got a chip on it already, and sometimes they give us the schematic, so we can actually use it. Download. Yeah, download it. TTP23. I wonder if the Ki-Cad library has it. To go to libraries, you just push A. Yeah, I took I took some of my libraries from my laptop to the computer so I could stream. So all of them aren't here. Don't show this again. TPP. I am very lazy, so let's see if someone's already made a symbol for it. Snap, yeah, they always have some stuff. Free access to schematics. Seems interesting. Single touch, Q-touch sensor. There we go. That's not right, that's a resistor thing. Oops. I wonder if it would be better just to buy this and solder it on. No, we have to make our own. Down it again. Touchpad IC. It's not the chip, it's the... Is it the chip? Or is it the module? What chip is on it? 22338NN3. I don't think it's that. I wonder if someone else might have the schematic for us. There we go. So that's basically what we want. Nice, eh? People are so nice. That is the IC, so why when I search it, just give me the module? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's not that, man. Come on, JP. Should be quite simple. Touch there, goes out. I think this signal will then go to my controller. I'm running at 3.3 volts, so that should not be an issue. Electrode, capacitor. Yeah, I'll search for this, PA6. I'm gonna have to... Why am I being so difficult? I can just make my own, right? I can make my own. I'll search the same thing, so... But I'm worried that when I search it, I don't get chips, and I'm actually gonna have to buy the chips to solder it onto it. Everything comes in modules, what the hell? I can just use a different one. I don't know why am I being so difficult. There's also 223, 229. Don't know why I'm stuck to this website. Yeah, I don't want this footprint. Yeah. It seems a bit overkill. Been retired. Where is it? It's got a different chip. Ah, that's what I wanted. SparkFun for the win. So there's the pad, some sensing, power out. Out, but it's got a symbol like in. That's strange. This should probably be pushing out, right? Because there's in. Strange. Okay, so let's use this 8040Q. Ah, there we go. Boom. Single touch. Sot. Okay, so we got fast mode, slow response time. Okay, so if you pull it up, we've got fast mode. If you pull it down, we've got slow mode. It's actually quite low current. Yeah, I'll be on his desk, so you can put in the USB. So I think that's fine. So let's just copy the circuit. I've got 3 pads, so I need 3 of these chips. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna have 2 pads. This got 7 pins. One. Oh, it's just the pin numbers. Weird. There's no 2, there's no 3. Okay. Let's get this out the way. Push M to move stuff. You can sort that out later. I don't know if this can work on 3.3 volts. Yeah, 1.825 volts, so it's fine. They'll probably give you the code as well. Don't need this. Just need the chip. This is just to show that when you push it, the LED will go on. Delete the box for now. I'm not too sure how big this will get. It's in the way. This looks ugly, ugly, ugly. Yeah, we should get background music. I didn't think about that. Sure you can, right? Don't I just push a button? So this I will link to a copper pad somewhere on the PCB. I don't know what this JP5, JP9 is. Guess I can have a look. So there's the mode, slow or fast. Yeah, just out, LED enable. Let's look on the other side. Maybe it's a testing, maybe it's just for testing purposes. Okay, I don't think I need it. Oh, silly, go back. I'm just gonna make it fast, so I'm gonna pull it up. Yeah, one is fast. I don't care too much about the battery. You'll have a USB on his desk to power this. Sync mode. A bit worried about these numbers, but I think the package might, yeah, the package is different, that's why. That is why. So it's probably not, the rest is probably not connected. I don't want this package because I'm going to solder by hand, so this is way too far. M to move. Yeah, let's just pull this up to 3v3. So this will go to my microcontroller. Yeah, because when I touch it, it's going to be like a button for me. So just a fancy button. So I'm going to make a paired one out. L for label. That's the same as place label. It always says Shift L, but I never push Shift. I just push L. Hey Krish. Label. Paired one. Yes, and then I need ground. Hey Proton Jr. Please ask any questions or help me if you can. I'm sure there's many people out there that can help me. Okay, we need to do this twice. Seems about right. So I've got my 1 pair, 2 pair. So this is basically gonna go, yeah, so at the tips. So you can touch it there, and then you'll be able to change this things that's happening on the screen. That is not here. Why is it not here? I think it's because I'm not working on my computer. There we go. OLED. This computer not too bad. It's doing okay. So now I'm just putting a 3D module. It's easier for me to see. Okay, rotate. Wrong way. What? I'm going to say should be able to go further. This is just to give a reference in real life. Minus. Wrong way. Seems about right. This does not seem good, but it will fit in real life. Hey, smart IoT, Internet of Things. So this just gives us a good indication now that this will collide. Looks nice. Just moving it, this is my battery circuit and my 3V 3 regulator, so I'll do that later. Save, always save. It's got a footprint, that's cool. Tools, you can see the question marks here, so we just have to give it a name so it knows it has to go to the PCB. Tools, annotate. Done. So it's R11, C11. Tools, update, take it from here to the PCB. J5 has no footprint. Yeah, that's fine. We can sort that out later. I'm glad it's got the footprint already. So you can see once I click on it, it should actually, it shows on the side as well, so to show it's linked. Thanks, Mark. So it's basically just nothing serious. So it's a farewell gift to one of my project leaders at work. So we design, we use robots in our designs at work. So this is just a gripper. It handles materials, so it's the shape of a gripper. So it's be on a a trophy for his desk. So trying to give it some gadgets. So we've got some OLED display that's colliding with my programmer port. So this will have messages. I'm going to have capacitive touch sensors there. I'm thinking about mounting it on a stepper motor and make it move. Put some LEDs at the bottom for light. Yeah, so for now I'm just playing around with ideas. Why are you all over here? Lonely soul. Let's give it 45 degrees. What am I doing? What am I doing? If you want to get to the properties, you actually don't have to double click. You can just highlight and push E, and then you get to it. General, that's why. So I want to make it 45 degrees. Make it fit. So I was busy here with the capacitive touch sensor. It's always nice just making boxes. You keep track of everything. So on the PCB side, you just push O, and then you can go to libraries as well. So schematic side is A, and then PCB side is O. Not too sure why. Now it's trying to load all the footprints. Don't know why it's taking so long. Wow, strange. What is it looking for? A pad. Do you have pads? So I want something like this, but I want a round shape. Like that. So how big is that? Will that work? Let's just see now, because I'm not too sure. I actually never worked with capacitive touch sensors before. But I don't know how close to the circuit it has to be, so let's find out. Probably close. Hey Venom. And then I can make this a test point, right? Download some more RAM. What are you smoking? If only. We're good, man. How's your soldering iron? How's that going? What happened this old age? Where was I now? Pads, test points. Let's do this. Nice, man. Very, very old. Yeah, once you do it, we must just chat again and then see what we can do. I think you still need some components. And then we can make a PCB maybe for the bottom. Because that's a lot of soldering. How long is it going to take, you think? Yeah, tedious is an understatement. So if I give a name here, it will link. So if they're TP1, just to say they belong to each other. Do the same thing over and over. So now I've got tools update. Yeah, see now it's 4 hours of 8x8. How big are you making it? Isn't it 8x8? 8x8. How big do you want this bad boy? Brace bars. What do you mean by that? Send me a link, then I can check if I can help. That was the plan. So you don't have to try to do everything by yourself, eh? This corona really made it a bit difficult. I know DJ's still waiting for his LEDs. Yeah, 8x8. Oh shucks. So it's 4 times 8 hours, 32 hours. Okay. This will be interesting. Will this work? Can I make this bigger? Radius. Yeah, very annoying. I've been trying to get stuff to South Africa. It's become very difficult. But I'm working on it. Working on plan B, plan C. Because we made DJ's PCB with enough LEDs and stuff, and now I'm trying to find stock. Didn't think about that. The stock is a bit of an issue now with this virus, this pandemic. Okay, let's see. I've got my capacitant touch sensor. I'll just read it up because I'm not too sure if it has to be close. Don't need this, so this is just to put on LED with touch. Don't need this. I forgot this. A decoupling capacitor. Hey, Electronics Loop. Thanks, man. Welcome. Yeah, it feels actually like we started together on this electronics thing at the beginning, eh? I think think, yeah, it's been crazy. But your photos are quite cool. Like, it's like, I don't know if you've got a nice camera or something, but your photos are professional. Hey Vipin, Wapen, Gupta. Okay, decoupling capacitors, focus. That's ugly. I can't do a separate. What do you use for your photos? It's a camera, right? It can't be a phone. Or is your lighting just lighting? English is failing me. It's like you treat every component like a model. It's so cool. iPhone 8. That's pretty impressive. That is very impressive. Yeah, I'm taking long decoupling caps. Have you used Ki-Cad before, electronics? I know you're Altium guy. I love Altium. Come on, man. Trying to move the C12. There we go. Wow. Yeah, I'm quite impressed that the software is actually free. Not that fat. Yeah, there we go. It's better. Fabrication. Imported tools update. What you up to today? What you up to today, electronics? Still with the 555 timer. Are you ordering those boards or the boards you're making? Guys, please, if you have any questions, just shout. Oh yeah, you got that CNC with the one screw that was left over. How's that Inspector AR? I saw it a bit. What is the main purpose? Oh, happy birthday, Jay. Is that your kid? It needs to be finished. I don't know. He wants to take a month leave. He's leaving the end of September. So, but maybe end of August he's going to just take off. So I'm planning for end of August. A mini electronics loop. End of August. So I think PCB Way or JLCB, PCB should be able to deliver it. So I need to finish it by the end of the month. So latest next Sunday this should be done, ordered. What am I doing now? What am I doing? Why does this seem so different? Because it's there. Let's keep it the same. If you guys have any questions about buttons I'm pushing or why I'm doing certain things, or if you see a mistake, which I'm sure there is plenty, please just shout out. Hey Alex. Assembly time identification. Many users use Inspector, assembly time identification, fault finding. So how exactly does it work? Is it just software that you use any camera with, or is it other module like a hardware? Because I'm thinking about getting it as well. I saw you playing around with it. It was so cool. Especially if I can use the Ki-Cad. and I make lots of faults, so it's perfect for me. First time right does not exist for me. Venom is just, yeah, it's a bit difficult to keep all the platforms going, and we post videos on YouTube, so we thought, might as well just use it for live. I don't know what the big difference is, but for us at the moment I think YouTube is just easier, to be honest. I'm very lazy. Thanks, Electronic Sleep. Yeah, I just thought I'd do this every Sunday afternoon anyway, and I might as well just do it with, if people want to learn or help me or whatever, because yeah, it's like a knitting club for PCB design. Nah. If everything's free, how do they make money? It's like Ki-Cad. How do the people make money? I don't understand. Donations. Oops. I think I'm going to have the IC close to my touch sensors. Yeah, we can stream to everything. I don't mind. It's the same. Multi-platform stream. And what's the difference between the Pro and the free one? Is it big improvements? Have you tried the Pro, or do you have the Pro? As always, have the decoupling caps as close as possible. You mean projects as in if you want to take it like corporate, or just like Altium or Eagle? Ah, okay, understood. Understood. I still haven't found a way to mass rotate it. I'm lying. I can move it exactly right. Rotate 45 degrees. Yes. What's this? Pull down for the clock. So these white lines are just the mechanical outside, so you don't want them to touch for placement. Electronics Loop, you're from the UK, right? Okay, that was the LEDs for the WS. My resistors in case my TX and RX is incorrect. ARF. That looks more reasonable. Just thinking, I got the switch for what reason? Because I'm going to use the capacitor touch to be as a switch. So I'm going to delete it. Should I? Yes. You're from the UK, and I was going there. I just see news here in the Netherlands, and I see you guys are stuck in Spain now. If you go there, and crazy stuff at the moment. Yeah, I saw you had a YouTube channel but you haven't been on for a while. You made some cool projects. But I think it's a bit difficult just keeping up with everything. There's so many stuff to do, so many stuff you want to do. There's only so much time in a day. Thanks, man. The fun part is routing and then ordering and seeing it in your hand, and if it works, that's even better. Switch. Okay, let's do the battery charging. Let's first do... Yeah, let's do the battery charging. If I click on it, I can see where it is. So it's always nice to have both open like this, because when you see resistors and capacitors like this, you don't always know where they're linked to. So if you click on it, you can see, okay, that one has to come with his friend over here. There's a decoupling capacitor, so we want to be as close as possible. LED. So this LED will change. So when you charge your battery, the LED will go on, and when it's fully charged, it will go off. So this chip just controls the battery batching charging circuit, because with the batteries you don't want to overcharge it. So this is the smart chip that will fix it for you. We'll sort placement out later. These white lines are just saying that I have to connect it. So later on when I root and I click on it, it's going to tell me to go there. Which is cool. I think you call it rat's nests. So you can see V bus. It clicks on it. Goes to my LED. From my LED goes to my resistor. From my resistor goes to the status. So this is a status LED to say when your battery is charged or not. These green, blue parts are silk screen, so they are actually the image that will go on the PCB, or image, I don't know why I say image. So you can see the writing, that's called silk screen. To move it, you just push M. I'm going to knock something off. More decoupling capacitors. Wow, yeah. I moved it to the wrong chip. There we go. That's why this is important. So if I click there, it has to go to that chip. Because there's many cases where an IC can share 3 volts of ground, but you like to keep it with its friend. So I always pack it together as a pair, routed together. So that's there, that's there. Awesome. Now we can do the voltage regulator. So we'll take my 5 volts. And make it into 3 volts. It's not a good noise. Good noise. So I try to make a switch because I don't have anything to switch it off when the battery is plugged in. Maybe just a normal toggle switch. This is a button. Yeah, that's what I want. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, all my designs are permanently on until the battery dies. The Corona people was the same. What am I trying to do now? I just want to slide switch, toggle switch. Too lazy to draw it myself. Button. Yeah, we can pull it out. But the problem might be that I'm going to solder it. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't need a switch. You're right. Krish, you mean this? Yeah, with a button. It was a button that I wanted to just toggle through different states of a LED. So I've got the over here, this D in. I'm going to use to put LEDs on the WSB2103. So if you go to 18, yeah, so this one. So I'm going to put strips underneath and this will control it, but I'm going to control it with the capacitive touch, so I'm not going to control it with a normal button, should I say. So that's why I deleted it. So these are 2 buttons. I'm going to try and make it 2 buttons to change different functions on the board. Thanks for asking it. So that's, if there's any questions, please feel free to ask. So what I'm basically doing now is delete. So the battery is going to become the 3.3 volts. So the battery is normally about fully charged 4.2 volts, I think, and that will give us a 3.3 volts. But you can also plug in a USB over here, and that will charge the battery. So yeah, and if you want to turn it off, then you can just pull the battery out at the socket here. Yes, but the problem is it will only work with the battery, I think. It's just a gift there, it doesn't have to be perfect. I guess we can make a smart circuit. Nah. So there's the LED strip I spoke about. My battery connector. Programming, reset button, should read there. So S1 pair 3 not found button switch. S1, where's S1? This one. Oh shit, I'm gonna break something. So what it's complaining about is in my schematic I got 1, 2, 3, 4, but in my footprint I've got only 1 and 2. So those numbers there are, come on, just move it on the side. So those numbers there are actually the paired numbers. And that's the issue. Technically it should be fine. Button switch. Where's my switch now? Where are you? So these are just those normal switches, but I'm gonna, yeah, let's try to do it like this. I think I'm gonna drop your work laptop. My elbow keeps hitting it. Tactile button. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But I just need something with four connectors with 1 and 2. Should be somewhere. So also 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna build it here. So that's what. Yeah. So I'm gonna build it here. So I'm trying to make components that's easy to solder. But I do have an oven here, so I can maybe use that with a stencil. Yes. So because I've got a month to do it, I need to do it here, kinda. I think a month for them to produce it as well will be exciting. Who does? Yes, I can't speak today. Who does your PCBs? Or if you get PCBs made, or JL PCB way, or do you always just make it yourself? Have you had the CNC machine before? Or was it the first time? Okay. I don't think all my libraries are here. I normally use my laptop and it's just Kerry's computer, so let's play mode. Yeah, because this is a SparkFun library. So let's give Kerry a SparkFun library. That's the amazing thing from Ki-Cad. It's the community. So SparkFun is quite a big company. So they're quite clever because if you use their designs, you're gonna buy it. So it's quite a big company, and then they've got their own footprints, libraries. So you can see batteries, everything. Download zip. Just putting it in folders and stuff. Putting it on other screen because I don't know what will pop up. It's on my computer, so rather be safe than sorry. So I'm going to install the libraries. That's the plan. Yeah, I'm planning to. That's a good idea, because it's always cool to see a real design come to life, as you know. It's difficult to explain. It's quite cool. Like we helped that DJ Ace with the PCB for first one, and he received it the other day. Tools. So when I add libraries, I do it over. Manage symbol libraries. SparkFun libraries. So there's all the libraries. There's switches. That's what we want. Switches and buttons. There's no buttons, but it's fine. We'll make a plan. Now for the other one. I don't like these old. I just want to copy and paste the link to it, and now they're being difficult. Plum part somewhere. Ki-Cad libraries. Yeah, the footprint. Yeah, so we've got footprints, can highlight everything. Add anyway. Ah, no it, what happened? Cars that I save. Ah, come on. Well, this is potentially embarrassing. Ah, come on. Come on, be good. Yeah, that's fine. Did it work? What am I doing? Don't have it added. I'm losing the plot. Let's try again. That seems good. I must just have a macro to save for me. In today's world, how can we not have automatic save every 2 seconds? Instantaneous save. As you move, just save. Can't be that difficult. Okay, I want to see if we have switches. Now it has to reload it. No. It's DigiKey. As you can see, yeah, so I've got a DigiKey library on my PC. Don't show this again. Tactile. That's better, I think. Sometimes being lazy takes you more time than actually doing yourself. Lazy. Should not be a problem. 1, 2. It will be a problem, it won't work. Right, yeah. So it's these two, so they shorted anyway. It's not going to do anything. This is silly. A switch that just does nothing. Do I need a reset button? So basically that's what this button does is if I push it, it will just reset the microcontroller in case, but we have watchdogs. What does it do? Cannot add J5. Let's get rid of these errors. I'm going to solder this. The LEDs I'm going to solder. So three. Let's make it nice and big so I can have space to solder. That's a bit too big. No, that's a bit over the top. That's a bit crazy. Hey DJ Ace. Welkom. So this connector I'm gonna solder LEDs on. So the LEDs will be at the bottom all around. Let's move that. Oh shucks. So you see this USB I'm only using for power, no communication. Looks nice, nice. J5. Tools update. Now it should not give me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a stupid button. This button, yeah. Silly. Okay, so we're battery in. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm thinking now, because you're going to have to plug in the USB here. What's the base at the bottom? So we're going to have to make some sort of housing to make it stand up, like a trophy. Then it's probably better to come from the top. This needs to become bigger. And images, I need images. Damn it, it's on my computer. But I can show you guys how you put a step file. So if you go to the internet's your friend, step file. Stove. Yeah, so this is the USB that I've got. What is going on, Maza? Ach, Maza. Bollocks. DJ, I'm still trying to find your LEDs, man. We chose LEDs before we actually chose stock. Why are you not working, Molex? Maybe it's down. Work. So the part number of the USB I'm using is this 10107. You can see it was on my PC, so I took the project across and now it's not pointing to the correct place. I like pictures, I want pictures. DigiKey, arrow. Sometimes they're 3D. What is different on your side? Yeah, I'm not too sure what the big difference. I don't even know how to play music, so I'm not too sure what's going on. I think next time we'll just stream on all the platforms, just like multi-stream protocol. What am I doing? Nederland. Where's Mustafa? What is going on? Maybe Molex is down. Anyway, so from Molex you'll get a step file, but I'll do it later. So I'm looking for a place to power this bad boy. Yeah, I'm not too sure what all the okay, where were we? So you're having trouble with switches, you're having trouble with USBs, LEDs. What is all this stuff now? That's a switch that needs to be deleted. Ah, we were building the regulator. There we go. Decoupling cap as close as possible. You can see when I move it jumps quite big. That is just the grid. This. I won't go smaller than 5, 10. I normally keep it with that. So you can add. My add doesn't work. Let's go through our controls, C2. Electronics loop, is your kids also into electronics now? Or are you trying to get them in, or aren't they really interested? Because we're thinking about how to get younger kids into it. It's a bit difficult to explain. Because I wish I knew some of this stuff at a younger age, like 13, 14. Sun setting. So it's always nice just having all your decoupling capacitors next to each other. think we subbed, right? DJ, how's the flying school's going? Yes, I can't speak today. The flight school going. Are you guys picking up now? And this one with LED. Gary's taking all the LAN cables from, we've got like a small cupboard, like a Harry Potter cupboard with our router, but the signal's quite bad through there. So we've got another what do you call it, a router, no, but it's a 5G one. And now she's taking all the Ethernet cables to there, and then, yeah, it's just messy. And her computer doesn't have Wi-Fi, so we've got cables here, cables everywhere. In the modern society, we still have so many cables. That's our own fault. Our own fault. So this LED is just to say that there is power. So 3 volts. To ground. I wonder, no, I should be fine there. Under there, got so much space. Right, yeah. Hey DJ, we used to have your logo here and your Venoms. Yes, it's been years. I was looking for the Plumpot logo, but it's on my computer. Then I found these. Wow, it's not working for you, Gary. The DJ is a tech savvy one. This is another issue. This is not right. This seems too big for a resonator. We then added yours to your PCBs you ordered? What do you mean? S1, but it's a stupid switch. Can I alter this? Edit footprint. Yes, okay, that's all we're going to do. The problem is we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we just have 1, 1, 2, 2. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. It's as easy as that. So then we got, let's make this 3. This is not the perfect way to do it. You don't want to edit a footprint. You would rather make a new one. But I use this tactile switch a lot. So if I actually done it like this, save changes to board, what happens? There we go. But I think it actually saves it locally. I don't think it overrides your main. Let's see. Tactile. Let's see it. Monitor switch. I just want to see if I overrid it globally or what? What are you doing? Yes, I want to. Yeah, okay, so it does it locally, it seems, so it's fine. So edit away, edit away. Tools, and I think everything should be fine. Reassociate, yes, so there's no errors. I think that's it. So we've got our microcontrollers. I'm just using the Arduino Nano circuit. I literally copied it. So I'm going to use the IDE. So I'm going to bootload it with my in-circuit programmer. I've got my battery power. I've got my LED strips. I've got my touch sensors, my display, battery charger, voltage regulator. So let's start routing. Always change after a while. Like this better one bigger. Why 6? Yes. Make it massive. I want to get rid of the circle. Yes, 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 save. That's nice. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's nice. These should probably line up. It would be nice if they line up. E for properties, exposition. E for properties. Then I move it. Like a stupid. That doesn't seem right. No. I want it at the end. That looks nice. Cool, DJ. I don't think that works here, but thanks. Off the board. Hide. So here we can add text to the sock. Touch. So those are the buttons. So I'll be able to change my LEDs. Toggle between the screen. I need an image here. Alt disk is vibrating. This seems a bit naked. What can we add here? What can we add? Maybe just a logo. Maybe we can take an image and make it DXF. Let's go for all the best. See what we can do. DXF. Vector. Best wishes. This might be able to work. All the best. And I can show you guys how I get images onto the PCB. Goodbye. This might be good because it is black and white. It's easier to make a DXF from it. See if we can do it. People want me to pay. Hey Emma. Don't want to pay for this one. No. Let's just go paint. I actually don't know if it's like the picture, but if you make a DXF out of it, I don't know. Is this illegal what I'm doing? So then you just go, I think it's a JPEG. What did I save? JPEG. You go JPEG to DXF. Always dangerous, I don't know what opens. Good thing about being live. Convert. Let's see how this works. So the idea is it turns into DXF. So we can file, import graphics, browse, download. I never know how big it is, so they say, hey, it came out nicely. Too big. Too big. Fits nicely. I'm gonna break this. This USB is off center. Cool. I want the picture of the USB. Give me the picture, Molix. There we go. Hey. No, it's fine. It's all good.
Okay.
No, thank you. Come on, give it to me. There we go. That's what I want. So somewhere here you can download the step file, 3 module. I agree, don't know what I'm agreeing to, but I understand. Step file. Ki-Cad step file. Just saving it into a folder. So what I want to do, give an image to this. Delete this. Wrong button, open. So I saved it in a folder that I don't remember. Plumpot, plumpot, plumpot. Not there. Plumpot. Ki-Cad. Step files. So this is basically just a picture of the USB. There we go. If you guys do it, just be careful where you click here. So you click what you want to turn, rotate. Hey Krish, welcome back. Krish, where are you from? Ah man, some baby's crying. Awesome. Where? When in India? What's your closest IPL team? That's all. That's all I know about regions. There we go. So now we have a nice picture. It's looking nice, looking better. We need an image for that. So let me just Google CAD step up. Grab CAD. Grab CAD is your friend. Let me just log in. Damn it, what's going on? What are we making? Krish, so I've got a work colleague, actually my project leader. He resigned, so I'm making kind of like a trophy for a farewell gift. So we actually we work with robots at my company, and this is a gripper. So this is the front part of the robot. Maybe I can show a thing. Scar robots. I'm looking for a video. I think this is a video that can help. What am I doing here? Good idea. Let's just take it like this. So you can see there's a robot and there's quality spared. And in front there's a gripper that's carrying that wafer. So that gripper there. So the outline is supposed to be that. Yes, so that is basically what this is. So we're making like a small token saying goodbye. So So this is just I'm making a screen that will have messages from the team. So we're about 10. I'm going to put LEDs at the bottom just because I like LEDs. And then this is touch sensors, so you can scroll through messages. And yeah, so if you have ideas what we can add to this, yeah, please share. So I'm thinking about making a housing that it can just sit on his desk. I don't know, maybe put it on a stepper motor so it can actually move. I need an image for that. That's what we're going to do. Copy to the files. I have not worked with drones actually. I've played with some, but I've never made my own, to be honest with you. I assume you have, or I don't know why I'm looking there. It's there, right? You build your own drones, right? That's. Remember there was someone. Yeah, I think. You had that cool video. But building your own drones is quite difficult for the PIDs and stuff. Sure, ask away. Oh yeah, that's true. Venom works with unmanned flying stuff, not drones. Yeah, drones. You can call it drones, but big ass drones. Oh, that's a very good question. So these lines aren't actually. I must look there, man. These lines aren't actually connected, so they are called rat nests. So they are just. Does it not make it useless? Yes, it will not work like this. So when I route it, you'll see it will tell me where to go, and that's routed. So these white lines are just basically telling me where to go. So that's the next step I'm going to do once I'm done with it. If you can see what happens, so the white goes away. No, that's true, it does. But as you can see, it will stop you from crisscrossing. So these white lines, I think I can take it away. There. You can see it's called rat's nest. So there we go. Now they're not there. I hope that makes sense. It's a good observation though. Broke something. Yes, exactly as a guide. So it's basically just saying where it's going to be connected. So if I pick up a component, it will tell me it's going to connect to the TX there. So that the footstool. I fixed it. So you can see it's telling me that this line has to be connected to there. So it's basically a guide. So then when I connect it will tell me. So yes. But yeah, so this won't work if like, yeah, you'll have a short. So it's a very good observation. But I'm going to turn it off. It looks better. I think now I can turn it off, to be honest with you. I learn something new every day. Why were you asking about drones? Do you play with drones, or do you want to learn about drones? Yeah, I think we can start routing. You can even see in the 3D now that the track is there. It's quite nice. Oh, this is ugly. It's actually my wife's PC, the specs. I think it's old, like 6 years old, i7, I don't know. Good question. Then you go somewhere my computer and stuff like that. It's got what graphics card? I don't know, curious to say. Actually don't know. Somewhere you must be able to write my computer nonsense. There's the specs. i7, that type of stuff. DJ what? DJ Tello. What is that? I'll Google it, yeah. Oh, they're drones. Yeah, my drone knowledge is not that great. I know there's a guy, yeah. Yeah, I honestly can't help you. I've never bought a drone before. I don't know if there's someone here who has. This seems cool. It says break it if you can. Oh, that sounds like a challenge. Is there a big price difference? Short flight time. Oh, nice. It also uses ESP, yeah? That's quite cool. You have to program it yourself. Seems dangerous. Because the problem with these, not problem I say, drones are quite, you have to do PIDs and stuff, so if you program it yourself and you're not very knowledgeable about it like I am, I'm not very knowledgeable about it, then it might be difficult. Never use this. Looks cool. I think this one is just plug and play, the Tello, or this SDK. Cool, man. Are you thinking about buying one, Krish? I'll move my rat's nest back so I can see where to route. To make things pretty, you just push D, because if you just click on and move, it will move away. But if you push D and then click and then D, then you can move it like this. Cygnus. What is your main purpose to buy it? Is it to just fly with, or do you want to program it, or are both development kits? So let's put it side by side. Let's see if you can see. I think this is like you can program it yourself. I don't know if this one. Where they're from, you know? It's so cool. This is nice that you can break it out for further experiments. I don't know if this one can do it. Iron Man, this is cool. Yeah, this one can also be educational. I honestly don't know. Hey, Harry. Krish, yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult one. I think flick a coin and then see what you feel, what your gut says. I don't know where the spec is. So here we have specs. I don't know where the spec is for this. I would then maybe go for the DG one, that one, because Python is quite, I think, one of the most popular, yeah, talk man. A very popular language. I've never heard about the Cypress IDE before, so it might be a good skill to learn as well. So, but I want the specs. So the DJ one is the Pluto one, right? No, Tello is it? Yeah, then I would go with Tello. The Iron Man one. The Iron Man one looks cool. Yeah, let's actually just wait for Venom, because like Gary said, Venom works with these stuff. This is so cool. Anteriors. Okay. Very nice. Gotta support your country then.
Powering off.
Ah, there's specs, there's specs, there's specs. So this is only 9 minutes, and this one has 13 minutes, I think. Auto landing. Throw and go, 100 meters, 60 meters. I don't know, Tello at first glance just looks a bit better, but I honestly can't say. I've never played with this stuff before. But I like this, it looks like a hobby one. This is awesome.
Powering off.
What just happened? Something powered off. Am I still on? I don't know. Powering off. Seems like it's still working. Okay, so the Pluto you have to program the auto landing yourself, but with the Tello it's already there. Yeah, Krish, I don't know your background, so if you're comfortable with it and you want to learn and do it, this looks like fun, the Pluto one. Because that's just the ESP, I think the 8266. It's very nicely done. So this seems like more commercial, the Tello one, and this seems like a nice hobby for the hackers. It's nice that you have access to the board. Which video? This one.
Using Pluto X. So what I came up was with a solution which is having a four-wheeled bot which would use the same sensors as the drone. The sensors of the drone.
And you can have a drone as well.
Robo, like a simple board is giving antenna. Anything else
Very
that's
cool.
out there. You know, you can add so many GPIOs that I could keep thinking of functionalities I could add to the robo. A few wires.
If you get one, I'll be quite interested to see. So then I'll ask want one. It looks so cool. Looks so cool. Second one. This one. Don't know where the sound is. I think it's somewhere. Ah, because it goes to the headphone. That's cool. So it seems like you add modules yourself as well. Yeah, it depends. This looks awesome because you can kind of hack it yourself as well. So you can add stuff. Because I saw they had a smoke or heat detector to make it start. Oh, you're just 14. Sure. I wish I could do that stuff at 14. One day. Crazy. So that's it. Get the Pluto, Krish, get the Pluto. Hey Pawn, hoe gaat het? Krish, do you build stuff for fun, or what's your electronics background? That looks ugly. Creating plums. Can I make it free flowing tracks? Because this is ugly. This is ugly. Do you like making stuff or building stuff? Are you new to electronics, or? Oh, these angles make it ugly. Fix it later. I don't like it. Can I do free stuff? I want to have a free flowing track. Wow, that's awesome. Are you busy with any projects at the moment? Like Arduinos, ESPs, Raspberry Pis, more programming, more hardware. What do you like doing? No, this is ugly because the shape is not your normal PCB shape. So these angles aren't 45 and 90, so it looks ugly. Looks ugly. Oh yeah, you said so. So what does the app do? Is it similar to what other countries are doing to see if you're close to other people, or that's awesome. So you're an app developer. Android, Apple, both? Sorry man, I know you told me, but yeah. Bad memory. That is so cool. What do you use? What's that IDE? Kerry told me there's an IDE that does both languages or both protocols. How's it going there in India with the with the COVID? I see you guys are quite high on the ladder, but you have so many people as well. So. We'll try to do all the top layers, and then when I run out of space, I'll do bottom layers. Oh, this is ugly, 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 ugly. Technically it works, but yeah, just looks nice. It's for recording data of treated patients and using the same treatment by multiple search queries on the patient currently tested for COVID. according to our type of. What do you mean using the same treatment? So, like different treatments to see if the best results for COVID, or I'm not entirely following. Because there's no cure, right? Or is there? So you're like the Steve Jobs, you know? That's what you need, though. Because, yeah, it's always, people have ideas and stuff, but the hardest part is making it come true. That's definitely, that's definitely true. Oh shucks, Ali, sorry, I thought the question was for Krish. Yeah, so my project leader is leaving the company, so I'm making a trophy for him. So we build, not build robots, we make use of robots. So this is a part of the robot. So we're going to have messages from all of us in the team, about 10 of us. LEDs at the bottom, and then you can change it by touching those sensors there. That's the idea. Maybe add some more things, but I can't think of any now. Make the sticker. Yeah, if not, why not? That's very interesting. So, for each type of person, the treatment has to be different. Never knew that. I thought they're just trying to, because I didn't think there was a cure or anything. So, that's a big cool way, because somewhere in India, somewhere maybe some doctor tried something that's working amazingly, and then other doctors can see it as well. That's very cool. And is it just for India? Ah, that's a brilliant idea. So how long did it take you from that idea to actually making it into an app? That's very cool. Reset. I should not make ground, because what I normally do is I normally have copper layers. Yeah, only in India for now. Don't know how to verify doctors. Okay, makes sense. And when is it launching? I'll do my ground last. Last. This is the relaxing part where you just track, because the most important part is your schematic. If this is fine, then chances of this is, especially with a simple design like this, no high speed, no nothing, that should be fine. That is awesome, man. Congrats. I know it's difficult taking an idea and bringing it to reality. I have many ideas in my head that I just, it's different. Very well done. I wish you great success. Is it just out of, so is it open source, or is it a company that you started that you're selling to doctors or to the government? Make space, yeah. Let's make space. What's your time there, Krish? I don't know if I'm saying your name right, I hope I am. Looks better. I normally just route it and then make it pretty later. Just make sure everything can be fit. Should be able to. We'll give the access to government if they want to, but we'll ask for some sort of advertisement of us and some recommendation. Okay. That's a good idea. Build the brand. And then is it a company that you have, or are you guys building different things? So after this, what's the plan? Just keeping this up to date, bringing out a new product. So the government knows about it. It's ugly. We are planning to make a social hub like Facebook and Insta for all type of creators like you. Wow. So you mean like a Facebook for creators? So not using Facebook for creators. Okay. And when is that coming out? I'm quite excited for that. Where people can just express their ideas and create things like that. That'll be very cool. Goal is to get rid of all the white rat nests. Okay, now I'm going to use a called a via. So I don't know if I can't get to that spot there without, because the red is the top, so I can't pass it. So now I have to go underneath. Oh, great! So you're running competition. Oh, it's in competition. Hope you win, man. But for Apple, if you want to program, write apps, if you want to write apps for Apple, you have to have a MacBook and stuff, or not? Delete this ground and then bring my bed through. I'm going to leave my grounds for last, and I'll show later why. $20 lakhs rupees. Copy. €2. That is a lot of euros. 22,000 euros. Is that correct? Wow. I really hope you win. That's a lot of money. €22,000. What are you going to do with that money? Bye, Krish. Enjoy. What? Yeah, dinner. Yeah, dinner time. Isn't the time like 3 hour difference, 6 hour difference? Enjoy, man. Bon appetit. I won't tell anyone, but I think the people on the channel heard it. Ah, silly. I don't need the buyer. So the buyer is just to go from top to bottom layer of the 3D. You can see these are tracks, and at the bottom, so these are magic portals. But with through all components, they're on top and bottom. So you're a big Apple fan, Krish. Yeah, I think you can buy a lot for 22,000 euros. Probably the whole collection. Good thinking, Krish, good thinking. Magic portal. Well, I hope you get your Apple stuff very soon. Nope. Can I go to the top? Seems good. Great. Can't wait. I'm a big cricket fan actually. I see let's move to the UAE now. So normally I throw a top layer of copper for voltage on top and ground at bottom. I'll show what I mean. This 4 zones. So 3 volt 3. I don't know what happens if I just... My PCBs don't really look like this all the time. I mean the shape. Maybe we can do it like that. So now you can see that copper for 3 volts are here. Not too sure what's going on here. Clearance issues? Same, yeah. Solid. Ah, okay. So this, what happens here is that's ugly. It's called thermal relief, so you can see I can make it solid, or I can give it a thing called thermal reliefs. Reliefs only for PTH. So what this means is when you solder this, this is actually copper. So the more copper you have, the longer you have to heat it up to get warm, and you want it warm to be able to solder it with the tin. So then you add less copper, so it's easier to heat because your surface area is less, so then it's easier to solder. So if you're going to solder by hand or anything, you can always add solder relief. But yeah, so that's the reason why it's like this. So if I've got this, then I have to heat up all these connections to heat up that spot. I hope it makes sense. It's all about heat distribution. This is ugly. Dead zones, dead zones. Patched. Chamfer. Cool, so that's what that is, so that's why it's so ugly. Yeah, I don't like this neither. Like these antennas aren't always good, but it is what it is. I have not connected my pad out. So these I need to take to my microcontroller. Don't need analog. So these are the signals for my touch. So, what am I doing? So when I touch this, then I should get a high signal on my microcontroller, and then I can program it to do stuff accordingly. Going here. Let's go to I'm first going to hide this now because it's a bit difficult to route. So here on the side you can hide it full over there. My back is getting sore. Sorry, just checking some stuff. Cool, let's crazy. Okay, so we spoke about the pouring of things. Let's take our LED signal to our microcontroller. So I'm going to try to go as far as possible. This is our microcontroller, so we are gonna solder our LEDs onto there. Can I not make it free? Does anyone know if I can make Ki-Cad free flowing tracks? I guess Google will know. Let's go underneath. Bottom layer. Not ground, and this stuff I'll do later. Like I said, I'm going to put copper on top and copper at the bottom. So my bottom layer is going to be ground, and then I'm just going to go like this and then add wires to the bottom layer, and then it's going to be perfect. But why? This is not perfect. Oh, that's why. Make this a bit higher, get the copper through. So the gaps in between here is called clearance. So I've got clearance rules set up. Depending on the voltages, depends what this gap is supposed to be. Ground is not an issue. Ground is not an issue. We need to take this somewhere. Why did I have this? TX and RX. So I think the TX and RX was only important if I was going to program it through the USB. But I'm programming it through the standalone 2x3 connector. Am I missing something? It's not going anywhere, right? No. I think it was programming purposes. Yeah, let's delete. I don't know that. Delete button's broken. Just shows how many times I make mistakes. Delete, delete, delete. This I need to check actually. I don't know if this is the right resonator. I'll do that later. Let's throw my bottom copper ball. So we gotta ground it. There we go. Mooi. So wherever we have ground, we just do this. There. And you do a... Now it's connected to ground. Because the whole bottom of my board is ground. So if I take a track and I special portal it to the ground, it's connected. Wires for the win. So I just go boop. I can just do it, yeah. Boop. I need to fix this. It looks very ugly. Vamos ver. This resonator I'm not too happy with. I think it's too big. The reset. Let's just have a look. So this I actually copied from the internet. Where else? Arduino Uno Nano. Getting old. So it's basically this. So as you all know, Arduino Nano, Arduino is open source and they give you everything. Nano every, don't know what that one is. Maybe it was the micro. No, it was the nano. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, TX and RX is probably part of this USB chip. But what do I want to check now? Yeah, this. Don't have a bomb. It's a 16 megahertz resonator. That boy there. So it's Y1. I just want to see what chip they use. So we do ABL. We try to keep it simple, not reinvent the wheel, how it works. Hey Krish, my favorite in IPL. Well, I used to be. I still am deep down a big AB de Villiers fan, but then he just left us. So I like the RCB, Bangalore. That's my team. And yourself? RCB. See, my footprint is all wrong. How is this possible then? It's a 3-pin. It's 3-pin. 1, 2, 3. This is different. Maybe I should do this, it might be easier. So the one is a crystal, this is a crystal, and this one is a resonator. So they kind of the same job, just not use the same. So maybe I should do this rather, depending on what Ki-Cad has. Rajasthan Royals. Nice. Are you from that area? What is your closest IPL team then? Rajasthan is most. Oh, come on, man. Breaking the delete. Rajasthan, the Royals. KKR. And you don't like KKR? Kutam, Kambir, and all those players. Batan. They're pretty good, right? They've got the Bollywood actor as the owner. Khan. And Jock Cullis played for them. Okay, not anymore. I don't think any South Africans are actually playing for them. KKR is the worst. I'm thinking if there's South Africans playing there, but I can't think of any. I know Jock Cullis was one. The legend. Don't you like him? They've got that catchy song. When is cricket starting in India again? Like the internationals? Because I see West Indies and England started. I don't think South Africa is going to start for a while. Yeah, he was definitely one of the best, if not the best. I think we're almost done. Crystal. That's cool. We will do fight anyone. Which one of the languages is that? What's going on here? Yeah, there we go through all. Let's see what we need. Yeah, but serious? I don't know about that. They'll be in India though, because definitely not South Africa. South Africa is not opening up in very soon. They're in for a long road. So here you guys can see the height. So it's this one, 10.5 I assume. No, not that one. We only want 2 pins. So this one, 10.5. Let's have a look. So that's 5, the pitch, and then It's 10 wide, so it's this one. Okay. Bengali. Yeah, I've got a couple of. I've got a lot of Indians at my workplace. One of my project managers is actually from India, Vijay Braga. So yeah, we always chat about all the different languages you guys have, because there's a lot. Yeah, a lot of diversity. That's so cool. What's going on here? Every single time I press delete. Maybe I'm not allowed to make mistakes. Gary needs a new computer or new keyboard. What am I missing? Oh, they should be swapped around. Have I graduated? Yeah, many years ago. Yeah, so I studied mechatronics. So I graduated in mechatronics, and then I focused more on electronics. I enjoy this part more than the robotics side and the mechanical side. So yeah, robotics. And yourself? You're in the 11th grade and you're writing apps and stuff. Wow, that's amazing. I didn't do that stuff in 11th grade. What are you thinking about studying? Are you going to study or just take this business to the moon? How does that work in India? Because in South Africa, when I was in high school there, you study like classes like science and IT and economics. You don't study like engineering. That's pretty cool then. So you can already choose from 10th, 11th grade. So 11th grade in South Africa is 17 years old. So same in India. If you can already study engineering at 11th grade, that'll be amazing. Just gonna go. What, yeah, it's difficult. What do you enjoy doing the most? So, yeah, mechanical electronics is different. Mechatronics is more, yeah, 17. Mechatronics, you do a bit of everything, but you don't really specialize. So, it depends what your interests are. In 11th grade, yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know what I wanted, so. You already made an app, that's so cool. Don't know what's saying that. Those are totally two different fields. So, yeah. Do you like burning stuff, or do you like exploding? Like, yeah, because circuitry can burn. Mechanical stuff, you smash and it fits. Yeah, each one has its purpose. It's all what you're interested in. Electronics or mechanical. Then mechatronics might not be bad, because then you'll do a bit of both. And electronics is also a big variety, right? So this is electronics, programming is electronics. You get electrical with bigger wires. There's a big thing. So it depends what you want. It's mechanical as well. You can go thermal, you can go fluid. Difficult decision. Mechanical, electrical. So you want to do your masters? Is that the goal? Are you going to try to do it abroad or in India or? I'm going up. Yeah, I understand. There's a lot of different engineering. What do you want to do every day? Because that's also a big question you have to ask yourself. So do you like working with your hands? Do you like being behind a computer? I think that can also help you decide. Because what you study always is not what you really do in real life. Well, that's what I find is the issue sometimes. We have a lot of people with masters working for us, but then they're doing paperwork. Do you want to do paperwork? Do you want to design? Do you want to build a machine with your hands? Yeah, then I would go electronic engineering, maybe a hardware engineer, because then you make the PCBs. Yeah, then you can become part of an R&D department. Then you'll tinker the whole day, every day. I know there's, what do you call it, departments, they call it proof of concept departments. So then you only, your main goal is just to get a proof of concept. Does the concept work? And if so, then they'll take it further. So you actually just play around. That's quite fun. I actually think we connected everything. Krish, what's the time by you now? How late is it? No, that's not right. That's not right. This is ugly. So let's download the proper one. Step file, step file, step file. Okay, so it's 3.5 hours difference. It's not too bad. Okay, I thought it's more. And you're on the east side. Or west side, what do you say? East. So you're actually further away. Okay, 3 hours is quite reasonable. There we go. Now we're talking. No, I don't want this. Yeah, step, continue, step file. For the win. 9:48. That's a nice time. Do you have school tomorrow? Or how's your lockdown stuff going? Is school open? Lampard. Step file. Yes, let's make it pretty. Let's make it pretty. This is ugly. Oh, shucks, wrong one. Delete. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, online. And are you finding that? Do you like it? Do you prefer it? This looks nice. It's the first time I'm saving in half an hour. That is a big mistake. Looks nice. Looks very nice. Looks pretty. Oh, bomb my soul. What's this track? This track is not going anywhere. I think I have to re-pull. No, it's not going anywhere. What is this? What are you doing? Okay, this looks more normal. No, that's ugly. Do I know anyone in chemistry background? I know people at work, but I don't know anyone chemically. So like a chemical engineer. I did air purifier. So you need help with the air purifier. Or I can ask around. I don't know anyone out of my head. That's a different type of engineering. That's a difficult one. You seem to be full of ideas. Yeah, I don't like making cut-offs like this, so I'm thinking what to do. It's better when you can have a full copper pour, no cuts. Okay, push up. Where's this back? Maybe if I go up here, and I go directly there. Let's see if we do this. Hide. Actually move the battery. Why is the battery there? Let's put the battery down low. Looks neater, it's better. General 90 degrees. That's much better. Then battery can be there and we just plug it in. Now we should be able to have a nice big copper. Not too sure why the LEDs up there as well. Let's just keep it nice, keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple. I'm trying to be fancy. R for rotate, makes it nice. This can go. Nice. So we'll put our LEDs at the bottom here. I'll cut this off when I solder this, that's going to be flat. And then have some LEDs running there and soldered here. That's the plan. Maybe you should label it. Otherwise we won't know what to solder. Plus. Can I stream? Can you stream on Discord? Why will it be different for your other work? If it helps to stream on Discord, I'll stream on Discord. I don't really mind which platform I'll stream on. I think next time I'll just stream on everything. But what's the difference if I stream here on Discord? Otherwise we're gonna solder it and we're gonna have to look at the schematic, so this will just making it a bit easier. This is at the bottom, so you push F for flip and then it goes to the bottom layer, so now you can see it's there at the bottom. So now we know for the battery as well. Anything else? Yeah, this ground BCC SCL. It's not really important because we are just gonna buy it. That is true. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even know you can stream on Discord. I'll definitely do that next time then. That's a good point. Because as soon as you minimize YouTube, then it goes off. Okay, thanks man. Definitely keep that in mind. Yeah, I think next week then I'll do Discord, YouTube. If I can just find a way that the chat's all linked to one place. But I'll let Kerry do that. She's the IT guru. Thanks man, appreciate the feedback. VC, what's VC? So it looks like everything's connected. So to make sure everything's connected, you can go Tools, Inspect Design Rule Checker. And then you can see, okay, that is just the zones. I'm connected. I missed one. Missed where though? Okay, but then you have to be part of the Discord, right? Or not? You have to be part of the Plumpot Discord channel. But I'm sure we can do both. What is this missing? It's pointing to nothing. Nothing. And what's this? design rule checker, footprint. Okay, see now it's complaining that this housing here is over, so we need to move it. We need to move it, move it. We need to move it, move it. So these grey boxes can't touch. Well, they can, but it's not advised. Strongly not advised. Now it should go away. Let's see if that helped. Yes, it's only this. It's pointing to something, but it's not pointing to anything. What is this? What nonsense is this? Where? There's nothing there. Hey, Crazy Daisy. There's nothing there. How you doing? Haha, jinx. I'm good, I'm good. Trying to find the lost soul of this track. I think this software is bombing out. How's things going in these crazy times? I can just ignore that. Delete. Shifana. That's better. I think we should actually have keep outs around those pads for the capacitant touch. I don't think they're making copper, can it? I don't know. Crazy times indeed. Yeah, it's crazy thing is no one knows where it's going, what's happening actually. Just taking it day by day. Keep out. Should be fine. Krish, I think I'm almost done for the night. I just wanted to finish this. think I'm gonna go eat as well. And then we have to order this. But I'm gonna do this every Sunday. So every Sunday I'll work on a hobby of mine or something. And I'm just gonna stream it. Very chilled. But I'll try to do it differently on Discord, then you can just listen in the background. Crazy Daisy, yeah, it's just all the different social media platforms, difficult to keep track, and we're posting a lot of videos on YouTube at the moment. We're trying to at least once a week, so it's just easier for platform wise. But I think next week we might just dual stream it. Can't see why not. DJ Ace asked the same question. Looks nice. Copper there as well. What's cutting you off? Everything. This is not connected. No, Krish, I don't think I'll do daily streams, but you're always welcome to ask questions, or if you need help with something, just give a shout out on Discord. Maybe we can chat, but I don't think I can do this every day. I still have to work during the day. So, no, definitely not every day. But please, if you have questions on Discord, just shout. We can have a voice chat if needed. But daily is a bit difficult. I think in a week we'll make tutorials, more tutorials based. So this is the problem. That 3 volts is not connected. Now the puzzle starts. I need to get that to this one, or this one. I can use a wire, but then I'm cutting the ground plane. Let's do it. It is the only way. Switch this stuff off. I thought it's for me. I think we have succeeded. Yes, unconnected items. That means everything's connected and we have won. We have won the game of life. think that's that. We have our touch sensors, our screen, battery. We can change the color if we want. How nice is that? I like it, I like it. We can think about more, I'm gonna break something here. Think about more features to add. So we got a programmer, we got a microcontroller, a battery circuits, charging, voltage regulators, I think that's that. I think we had a very successful afternoon. We learned about drones. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I think next time we're gonna order these, or maybe I'll order it so long and then next week we're gonna build it if they're quick enough. But I've got other designs I want to do. Crazy Daisy, this is so one of my work colleagues are resigned already, so we're making him a little trophy to keep on his desk as a goodbye present. So at the company that I work for, we make use of robots, and this is part of a robot. Just the shape, of course. So then we'll have messages from us on here, so he doesn't forget us, how we irritated him. We're going to add some LEDs at the bottom, and then just to touch to cycle through it and do some features. That's why it says goodbye. So yeah, that is basically that. Maybe make this upright. Yeah, thanks guys. So I'm going to do this every Sunday. Where must I look there? Every Sunday I'm going to just sit and design. So if you guys have any ideas you want me to design, I'll happily do it. I've got some other projects lined up as well. So yeah, it's basically me just sitting on Sundays doing what I normally do, just in front of you guys. So I will probably do it on different platforms as well. So yeah, just stream everywhere. That suits everyone. Thanks for joining guys. So yeah, lekker. Have a good week. Be safe. Yeah, make the most of it. Till next time guys. Bye.